World's best host, man, Mr. Afternoons, E.T. Cali inside the galaxy. I have got two gentlemen kings in the building. When I say kings, please address them as such. And I'm going to say this to you two gentlemen before y'all announce yourselves in the world about who I got in the building, because as I stream around the world to the millions of people listening, before they announce their names, the reason why I'm doing this is because when people decide that the public eye is going to be something that they do for a career, that means you get to see their ups, their downs, their downfalls, their rises, everything else. And through all the mists of all that going on, not only are they going through that kind of stuff, you got people hating on them, wishing that they downfall, wishing that they fall this. Yeah. And through all of that, as you guys are entertained by them, no one ever walks up to them and just says, thank you. Thank you for applying that to the world and taking on that responsibility, stress, and drama. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but I just want to tell y'all thank you, because you've given me happiness in the club sometimes when I sing y'all songs. I laugh when I see what you do online sometimes, Ross. I love when I see Meek Mill come out there and I know he's going to do a freestyle. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, I enjoy that. So if no one's ever told y'all thank you for whatever y'all been through, let me be the first to say I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, no, you're welcome.
And the love is reciprocated. You've been 1,000 from day one.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about many, many, many years ago, me just getting in the game. You was one of the first ones really showing love out here. So it's vice versa. And you already know we 1,000.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, too. Thank you to the supporters, people like yourself that support us. Like, if it ain't no you, it ain't no us.
Better believe it.
Right.
Period.
No, it's a team effort, man. But this project, so this is going to be a weird question, but whose baby mama did you smash in the Bahamas? I heard the verse. I heard the verse. Meek, I heard the verse. Come on, bro.
It might have been a lot of them. It might have been a lot of them. Shout out to all of them.
That we know it's always probably going to be like
that vibe.
That vibe.
That's that vibe.
I was like, I heard that in the song. I was like, whose baby mama is he smashing in the Bahamas?
Yeah, it ain't no telling.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Meek love the Bahamas.
For sure.
I always loved Jamaica. Meek put me up on that Bahamas vibe. Yeah. It's a certain spot.
It's so close to Miami. I feel like you could get there and leave back 30 minutes. Boom,
you
right
could,
there.
Like it's nothing.
You could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, this vibe that we have right here, I'm a firm believer in this, because I've been in this industry a long time, just like both of y'all.
Yeah.
I'm really a firm believer in blood doesn't make family. Actions make family.
Yeah.
You better believe it.
How do you guys are a family. Would you say that?
Yeah,
better
I would say that.
That's my dog.
That's one of my beliefs too. I got relatives and I got family, you know. Two different things,
right.
You know. It's people that's operate. Yeah, for real though. I had to separate the two, because it's not just a title that you could just have like a heritage to me and be connected to my heritage or my wealth or what I'm building for myself, because we might just be on two different things. I might always have an open door for my relative, but my family is the ones that's going above and beyond with me to survive everything you saying we're going through.
And family doesn't mean we 100% agree and get it right together, but family does mean we figure it out together. Would you agree with that?
If you can't argue, you ain't family. If y'all can't go back.
Straight up. And as long as our intent is to be great, whatever we got to go through is worth it.
The goal's more important than the
Most
issue.
Definitely. Yeah. We won't even remember that next month.
Right.
Yeah.
The goal's more important than the issue.
Yeah.
When you were going through a lot of the things, right, and I said, yo, man, he's trying to educate you guys on what's going on in the court systems.
Yeah.
Right? Something's wrong here.
Yeah.
This is not just
in a major way.
There's not just him screaming, oh, they got me, da-da-da. No. There's a problem here. You know what I mean? Some of the first people that disappear from you are your so-called family.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I thought we was family, but now that I'm trying to tell y'all that I need y'all to be down, you run away. But here comes my partner who's not blood related, but he family related.
Yeah. Russ was one of the people asked me, do your mom need money too? I forgot about that too. Like, it's like you, Gotti. It's only like a few people. It's like slight. And they hit me in positions where, like, I don't really be in too many bad financial places, or when I can't do nothing for myself, I'm locked up. They know I'm locked up. I can't really reach my family like that. They reached out. Or just, it don't even got to be, take my son to get a haircut, take him to play ball. If not for the responsibility of Rick Ross, for the responsibility of, if we friends or family, close family members, if you in jail, I can't take care of your kid, but I see your kid. I'm gonna make sure if your baby mom running to me,
Get him a hairline.
Yeah,
Get him a hairline. Come on, get him a
coming out my
good
pocket,
hairline.
but, you know what I mean? Family, it take a village to raise kings. The stuff you talking about, we trying to raise kings. My mom, I grew up in a village where they treated me good. It was a treacherous village, but I caught the good side of it. I caught the love side of it, where I got to see it and experience a lot, and I ain't have to go to jail for 100 years or die to become who I am now. So I'm pushing that.
Isn't it great though that you guys have had these crazy experiences in y'all lives, ups and downs, whatever, right? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Beefs, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Here y'all go.
We ain't never
on
had
TNT.
beef too. We can make it clear too. Me and Ross ain't.
No,
never
I'm
had
talking about y'all.
Oh.
I'm talking about just in career. Period.
Yeah.
I ain't listen. I don't do the whole direct.
Just the hurdles that come with success.
That come with success of life, whatever that happens, right? And here y'all go. You can't do this. You can't do that. All the naysayers, right? And it's always the naysayers that never have succeeded in what you're trying to do, trying to tell you what you can't do.
Yeah.
Now y'all TNT, and y'all got this project
doing
coming
it
out.
big.
Everyone's coming out like it's like they want to interview and Jimmy Fallon and all this other stuff going on. Like now y'all got all this going on. It's kind of funny. Like, do you ever sit back and just take a breath? Have you ever sat back, both of y'all, and just took a breath and went,
all the time.
I'm going through some things, man. I can't believe I'm making it.
All the time.
Hell yeah.
Believe it.
That's every day. That was last night.
Believe it.
That was last night.
I on the jet riding in the air. I be looking at you sleep, boy. You ain't feeling this shit.
Yeah.
I don't shit.
Yeah.
I get excited
He
every
said
time
last night.
for Benz. I get a new Benz in my side showing Ross. Hey, yo, this shit only costs 150.
Yeah.
He don't care about this, but I'm still excited about being able to achieve and being able to live, you know?
And let's talk about the money perspective. Ross, let's talk about the money perspective, right? I was trying to explain to somebody when they say money don't buy happiness, like you don't know what you're talking about. It's not that money doesn't buy you happiness. What it does is it buys you peace of choice.
Yes. It buy you
I
a
can
lot.
choose to buy
It buy you everything
a
in the
Jeep,
world.
or I can choose to buy my peace and chill out because
yeah.
I have the money and resources to make the choice. Would you agree with that?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. If you're going to be a miserable person, you'll be miserable.
You can be happy without no money.
Yeah. You can be happy without no money. But when they tell you, when they make that statement, money buy you happiness, that mean if your mom feel ill, you got the best.
Yeah.
The very best doctor for mom.
Right.
The very best resources for mom.
That's the
what they, better believe it.
Right.
And we all feel, and we deserve that. You just got to earn it. We got to go get it. Find a way to go get it. That's what it's about.
About 100 acres ago, I was invited to your house.
Right.
Thank you very much for that. To enjoy one of the many pool parties and events that and
Crazy.
It was horrific.
Yeah.
I love that.
It was horrific.
I love it.
And it was a cigar fest, so it was horrific. And there were a cigar stand.
Right.
So it was
Cigar
very
stands,
bossed
fresh
up.
cigars,
You know what I mean? It was horrific. I was enjoying the festivities.
Pimpish.
How much of Fayetteville are you trying to buy?
Oh, man. You could never.
Property.
Yeah, you could never
You heard
put a
me?
limit on that.
I asked him one day, I'm like, yo, you got a lot. How you manage all that, you know? He was like, man, I just got to put, real estate is always good, though.
It is.
Doesn't it feel good, though, to have a compadre or a partner that you can learn from, grow from, and then see something that you can achieve and go, you know what? I like what you're doing. I'm going to take that knowledge and apply it in my way.
I could just break it down to you and not always be like giving people their flowers. When I came to Miami, shout out to March Madness because he was a street guy, like, man, I'm going to take you to Miami. I'm signing you. And he spent about 30, 50 on us, me and a group of guys. He was running us around. Shout out to Mark, too, one time. And he took me to Miami when I got there. I was 17. I ain't had no money. I probably had $700, $800 in my pocket. I ain't start making money a little bit till I was like 20. So when I got down there and shit, we played. I ended up going to club. I got a chance to see Cali DJ at Opium.
Yeah.
If you know about Opium,
man.
I was 17 at the last years when meeting them.
Yeah.
16 when they was going to jail was still a little bit of that left. So I was chasing to see Ross and them. I ended up getting a Rick Ross CD that said, Every Day I'm Hustling. It had Every Day I'm Hustling. Every Day I'm Hustling remix with Jeezy and Jay-Z. And Every Day I'm Hustling instrumental as a third CD. I wrote 17 hours. I think that's the total ride. 17 or 24 hours banging that one instrumental. And I couldn't even catch them type beats. So to be in the presence, to be able to like rap with Ross or be in the mix with him, Hov and all them, it's like I'm a dream chaser. So my life became what I wanted to be all in one.
Now you guys, with the project you guys have getting ready to come out, it drops. I think it's November 18th.
November 10th.
10th. I'm sorry, not 18th. November 10th it drops, because I was listening, and what I've learned, especially from the rap styles, is especially with you, Ross, the boss instrumentals that you choose, they go so perfect with your storytelling and on the beats. Yeah. Right. And what I've also seen now is when I hear you on the records as well now,
calming down.
There's an adjustment. Mm-hmm. You know, where did that come from? Was that his influence, or was that you saying, you know what, let me just try a different style on?
Russ is a major influence in calm rap, period. I just been hyped. You know, you get on the internet, I'm a big challenger. Like, if I see people, Meek screaming too much. No, on Bag of Money, I wasn't screaming.
Right.
My chick bag looking like it be narratives that they create when we talk about false narratives. So,
well, you know what
it
is?
Certain time, this was perfect time and nostalgic. You got new wave, nostalgic, and you got OG level all in one. You know, I come from both eras. Me and Ross come from both eras. So
see, my mother is a classically trained singer. She's an opera singer. So what I understand musically is that you just have a certain tone. Yeah. And a frequency that you rap in has nothing to do with you being loud. That's who you are. That's how you conversate. That's your frequency. Yeah. So when people's like, he's yelling, that's not yelling.
That's not catching the attention.
And that's how he caught my attention. Right. That's what I love.
When I come to because
when I heard that, that's what I heard. I heard the battle. I heard the compassion. I heard the determination. That's what I heard. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, and I'm just sitting. Oh yeah, don't stop. Yeah, and he'll keep going. And I was like, you know what?
Tell me to stop. Yeah. 11 minutes straight.
Yeah. And I was like, I get it. I see what it is. I see his gift. He different. He's special.
Right.
I appreciate that too.
When you guys see the game that it is now, right? Yeah. We live in a time where numbers do lie. The grassroots matter again. You got to touch the people.
Perfect timing for us. Too good to be true.
The grassroots were
always there. Why do people want to think that it never mattered?
This is hip hop. Don't believe that. Don't believe that. That's just somebody trying to get some money, and that's what they do.
Look at Rick Ross' life and see how that worked. I never followed the numbers, though. I like to follow the bank numbers. I like Rose was always big. Ross showed me a lot of money. So much money back then, I don't even want to say it. You heard me? I ain't even saying it no more.
How much was it?
It was, you want me to say it?
Yeah.
It was $5 million in cash, so this probably was in 2011.
Wow.
And I used to tell a lot of people, because you got to hold that right, but in my squad, I wanted them to know that it's people running around, because I was coming fresh out of Philly, and nobody never showed me $5 million in cash. That gave me a lot of motivation. That was 2011. And, you know, and a few years later,
I used to call that the body bag.
Yeah, for real. That's the hockey bag. The money was so old on it. The money was so old that the rubber bands, like, as soon as you touch it, the rubber bands start disintegrating. That was my first time seeing that. Yeah. It was 2011, man, and that was like a joint.
Yeah.
And I was following them numbers, really.
And I'm going to tell you something.
I always did.
I'm scared that money done turned to dust. I ain't look at it.
You ain't had it in a minute. Well, if you ain't using it, I'm over here.
Because the money was so old, the rubber bands were just...
They old.
It was just, as soon as you touch it...
No more elastic.
The rubber band, it'll just go away. That's
ain't no more rubber. They're just bands.
It'll go into the money.
Right. Yeah. Now, your land that you're purchasing, right? Is it? I don't know you to not do anything for a purpose.
Right.
So, what are you planning on building out there? Is it new complexes? Are you trying to have your own like village? Like I just curiosity.
Well, on the promised land, that's what we talking about. Well, on the promised land, we most definitely got huge plans.
Okay.
We got a team that's coming up with some things, and trust me, I'm gonna let you know what I'm gonna come and let you know first. But we got to do something big. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Not just no parties, not just the car shows. They cool and all that, but the vision is much bigger, and we finna begin executing at the top of the new year. So believe that.
And how did the community take to the fact? I know the car show, right? But
right.
When you said to them, you said, "Hey, listen, this is an opportunity for y'all to make. I'm bringing money here.
I'm bringing money. Yeah,
I'm bringing jobs, security. when you gave them that perspective, did they go, you know what, you're right?
Most definitely.
Let's adapt to that versus complain about.
They might not have never been saying that. It might have only been the people that make the laws saying that. Was the people saying that? What did the people say that?
No, we never had any issues. It was all love from our neighbors. Our neighbors was pulling up, bringing letters, bringing this. You know, it was a lot of positive energy. But what we had to keep at the forefront was, what about the young brown and black brothers with visions that who gonna stop this? We gotta encourage this.
Right.
We gotta encourage this. This not just Rick Ross. Yeah. This is bigger than This is the intersection of 3 to 4 different counties at one time.
At one spot.
I can give you
at one particular
too.
spot.
And we're from Philadelphia, it's a lot of violence. We don't really got no Rick Ross or no. I wish somebody come through with a car show just to take the youngins out of the street to see something else. Damn, that's a Phantom. That's what the inside.
Yeah.
We ain't really got that, so we kind of looking for that. So when that come my way, I can't really see it as
we gotta embrace that
because I know what the intention is.
Yeah, I just had a conversation. This is not to that extreme, but I had a conversation with young Dro yesterday.
Yeah,
and they're helping the black.
Shout out to Dro too.
They're helping the black communities in Atlanta right now that are having all these crazy illegal evictions. They're doing illegal evictions, over 70,000 homes so far, old people or whatever. So what happens is because this state, you don't necessarily, like, for example, if I said I can go to the court's house on Tuesday, right? And I can go to the courthouse and sit there and tell them, hey, listen, they gave me this home. This home is mine, okay? And they send it off to me. I just file the paperwork. They don't have to notify the person that actually is living in the home.
Yeah.
And I could take their home. And so we got on that conversation, and then we started talking about the kids and all the gun, because they did a program about the gun violence. I said, you know what needs to happen? It would be much better if the police said to the community, hey, I know I'm going to teach you why your Second Amendment matters. Let me show you how to legally purchase a gun. Let me show you how to go to the gun range. Let me show you why you need to have it. Versus trying to tell them, don't do it. The growth of y'all sitting there telling people, hey, listen, let me show you what this Phantom is. Let me show you how I got it, how I earned it. Instead of trying to, like, take it, steal it, illegally possess it, is my same argument to the youth.
Yeah.
Let's show them how to legally do it. You're going to do it anyway, but there's a way to do it.
Yeah.
Facts.
And we offering a different avenue of life. Like, coming up, you had to be a ball player or a rapper, one or two.
Yeah.
You could be Ross got 100 different hustles right now. I got a bunch of different hustles right now. You don't got to resort to that. And we kind of displaying that. If we come through, when I come to my community where I live, when I try to, if I'm making money, I'm providing jobs for others.
Yes.
Vendors with food.
Right.
Security teams, parking, even the side guys selling tickets. It bring a lot. And in the hood, we coming from poverty. When that opportunity comes, especially when another person that come from the hood bring it, I honor it. I honor it from all rappers
without a doubt.
Coming from where we come from.
What do y'all do when y'all see someone who's super talented but not able to grasp the business? Do you try to, like, work with them still, or do you say you're dope but you're just not getting it? I can't help.
A lot of times it's both.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's both. When you see somebody that really has a gift, a true talent, you try to give them the words of encouragement, especially if you feel it could help them.
Yeah.
You could do this, homie. 2-3 years of hard work. If you don't stop, trust me, you could. It's just, do they want it?
Yeah.
The baseball coach can't want it more than the player.
Me, I'm a visionary, so I be trying to tell people, but I'm kind of leaning towards the style of more firmness of just seeing, looking in your eyes if you really want it. Watching how he say he seen me, I could tell what star. If y'all seen, I used to be with Roddy Ricch probably in 2013.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best business, and me and Roddy are, but I could see that off the door when I look at him, young and wanted, wake up in the studio, my studio booming. Nobody never had my studio booming at 9 in the morning. Nobody wasn't telling him to go. He was going. Ross seen that in me. So even when I seen Lil Snoop, that's what I seen in young. He, unfortunately, he died early, one of my little babies. I seen it in his eyes, like it looked like he wanted this. So I'm going to always be a visionary, try to give people a vision, but I'm at the point where I want to find people that know what they want, because it's a lot of information on Instagram. I use it on social media sometimes for myself.
Yeah.
It might be one of y'all talking for motivation. Ross, definitely.
Yeah.
He's telling us a lot. right now. We getting a lot of information, so you know.
I guess the good thing about the online perspective is that now we have the ability to have fans of all ages. You never know who your fan's gonna be now. You know, isn't it kind of funny to see someone that's 15 or 16 and they're like, and they singing a Ross record and they wasn't even born when they came out, but now they can go look it up because they hear this project coming out.
Yeah.
And now they go look up that kind of stuff like that. You guys have run into fans like that yet?
Without a doubt.
And it's a weird time, right? It's like we're in the time of an era now.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. But you know, classic music gonna last. It's gonna live forever. That's just how I was as a youngster. When I was too young, but you heard that Clarence, you know, that Mayfield music, you heard that, you know, it was just so many dope joints that still living to this day. That's gonna live forever, though.
Hey, I just want to tell both of you guys, thank you again. I hope my energy was positive
always
for y'all.
Always 1,000.
Yeah,
always.
For sure. I love it. I love the energy. I love doing positive interviews. We can always pop shit, but
man, all
these
day,
ones
bro.
matter too.
You know what I mean? Thank you guys so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. It would be really nice if I could ever get like a couple of bottles of Bel Air Rosé.
That's too easy.
I would love just a couple bottles of that Bel Air.
Too good to be true. 11-10.
11-10.
We out this day. Y'all keep it right here though. ET says, let's go.